Hey guys, thanks for watching the Paul or Nothing experience. Just going to have a quick look over the Chevy Nova and just give you a progress update on where everything's up to and what's next. It's been a little while since a video. Things are a bit slow with the COVID lockdown. Just getting the engine for the Nova ready to go over to BG Engines in North Richmond to be built up. They do a fair bit of LS work and a lot of high horsepower builds, so it'll be good to get them to help me out there. So let's have a look. So this is a 1972 four-door Chevy Nova, built in California, I believe. It's been in Australia for probably 20 years. I've owned it for about 8 years and hasn't moved under any power in my time of ownership. So it's time to start getting things together. So we've got a 5.7 litre LS1 motor set to go in this. It's just in a teardown phase. There's a motor here which was our dummy motor just to build it up. So this is the same engine, same gearbox. The gearbox I've gone with actually got some work done to it, so this is just the gearbox or the engine and gearbox that's just waiting. That'll get used in a boat or something in the future. So I've just recently thrown these mag wheels on just to help me push it around. It's not much steering. It locks pretty quick with these wheels, so they won't be staying on the car. So I've already done a chassis restoration on this, stripped it back, reinforced the chassis stitch welding every 100mm. I'm pretty happy that it came with the California plates. So there's a few pieces I'm missing there from the front. Just give you a look through the interior. There's a bit of rust under the dash here that we'll be fixing up. Around the window on the front's pretty good. A little bit along the rear windows here. And then along the tail panel here, there's a bit of rust as well. So overall, pretty happy with it. It's going to be a Ratrod. I'm not going to invest large money in paint and panel in this at the moment. Maybe in the future that'll come into play, but at this stage, just get it running on the road, take it to some events. So keeping it left-hand drive. The only interior pieces that it didn't come with was carpet and front seats. I've got some front seats out of what I think is an old Falcon. Just in the last few days, we've realised that the headline has split a little bit more, so I'm going to kind of see what I could do to that. If you've got any suggestions, throw them in the comments, because I'd love your advice. So this thing was a drag car in Sydney once in its life. Before I got it, it had a 350 small block Chev engine in it. So a few upgrades there. We're going to be putting a fuel cell in the boot, so we will need to put a steel plate across the back behind that seat, as there is some openings there, so we need to get that fuel safe in the back just to prevent any fire coming into the cabin. So yeah, in the next few days I'll get the engine ready to take over so that the work can start. Sooner that happens, sooner I'll be fanging this around. So I'm still torn between whether or not I should buy a Haltech and just go straight to the right way, or whether I should just do a kind of hacked loom and flash the ECU just to get that initial get it running and get it on the road at a bit more of an expense. That'll keep me some money to play with the tail shaft and the diff and stuff like that. So thanks for tuning in. Please like and subscribe. Throw in any comments if you've got any feedback or advice. See you next time.